Hello friends, today I am going to explain you what is flowchart. Flowchart is a diagrammatic, graphical or a pictorial representation of an algorithm. Now, uh, during flowchart we can make use of different symbols which are connected among them to indicate the flow of information and processing. Flowchart are very useful whenever we are writing program, and if I want to explain that program to others, I can explain it via flowchart also. Now there are some basic symbols used in flowchart. In this video we are going to check all those symbols, and those symbols can be used for different purposes. For example, for start, for input, for output, for decision making, and different symbols. First symbol that we are going to see is flow line. Flow line, uh, or in a general language we can also call it as an arrow, that indicates the exact sequence in which instructions are executed. Or in other words, we can say that for example, if I'm adding two numbers, so after adding two numbers, the result what I'm getting is in next step. So through the arrow I can show the flow of control from one step to another step. Now next symbol which we are going to see is can be used for stop and start. Now this symbol is oval shaped. Basically, whenever we draw a flowchart, now this symbol can be used in starting and in the end. Next symbol which we are going to see is used for input and output purpose. Now this shape, it can also be called as parallelogram, now which denotes input and output. Whenever if I want to declare a variable, and after declaring it I'll take the input from the user, and if I want to show any output, I can show it through this shape. Next symbol which we are going to see is for processing. Now this box, a rectangle box, can be shown to show the operations like arithmetic instructions. Now arithmetic instruction or an operation. Arithmetic operation contains addition, subtraction, multiplication, divisions, etc. Now for those kind of process I can show it in the box. For example, if I want to perform a plus b, then a plus b can be shown in this block. Next symbol which we are going to see is diamond shape. Now diamond shape is used for decision making. For an example, if I write a program for if a is greater than b to check whether a is greater than b, then in this decision box I can put my condition, and on one side of the box I will show if the condition is true, then what I am going to do, and if the condition is false, then what step should be followed. So basically this diamond symbol is used to make decision. Now next symbol is circle. Now this can be used as a connector. Now this symbol is used whenever a flowchart becomes a when it becomes complex, or it is going from one page to another page. So I can use this symbol as a connector to avoid the confusion, and it is represented by circle. Now I have explained each and every symbol. Now let us understand flowchart by taking an example. In this example, we are trying to add two numbers. So on the top you can see I have labeled oval shape as a start. In next step, I have shown the rectangle box in which I have written declaring variable a, b and c. So basically my declaration of variable will come in this box. This box is used for processing. After processing, the box which you are seeing is parallelogram. Now it is used to read input from the user. After reading the input, again I am processing the addition. So c is equal to a plus b. The next box is again a parallelogram which is used to print the value of c. So on top of the processing, that is on top of a plus b, I have shown reading a and b. So that is used for input, and below the processing box I have also shown the same parallelogram shape for the output. So for the input and for the output we'll be using parallelogram shape. And after printing the value of c, my flowchart is stopped and I have shown the same step with the oval shape. As we can see in the diagram, we are declaring two variables. After reading two variables, we are checking through decision making if a is greater than b. Now, in decision making, you can see we have used ternary operator, or you can also say it that we have used conditional operator. If a is greater than b and the condition is true, then we are going to print a is greater. If the condition is false, then we are going to print b is greater. Now let us revise once. Now these are all the symbols they have noted again, and in the picture you can see that on the top we have a symbol. We call it as an oval shape and it represents start or end point. Second symbol is of arrow. It can also be called as line. It is used to connect different component. Third symbol is parallelogram. It is used to represent input or output. Next symbol, that is fourth symbol, is a rectangle shape, and it is also used to represent a process. Last symbol is for decision making. We can also call it as a diamond shape, which indicates decision. And the last symbol, which is not mentioned here, is circle, and it is also known as connector.